Everybody acknowledges that we have a broken immigration system and that comprehensive immigration reform is very necessary. There is a huge waiting list of people who want to immigrate to the United States from Asian countries.
As a leading voice on immigration policy, Asian Americans Advancing Justice AAJC has long advocated for a fair and humane immigration system. In particular, we have led efforts to protect and improve our family-based immigration system and comprehensive immigration reform.
I continue to voice my support, strong support for family unity as a guiding principle for immigration reform. It's really important that our community and our advocate groups continue to contact their members of Congress, particularly of course in the House, so that we can get humane, sane, reasonable immigration reform done.
Partnership has been at the core of the work that I've done with Asian Americans Advancing Justice over the last, 13 years now. With the support of Asian Americans Advancing Justice, with the support of all of our allies who have shown up for us, we were able to make our voices heard on immigration, even while some of our other friends and allies were at the Supreme Court again celebrating marriage equality. With respect to the Defense of Marriage Act being overturned, there's a direct effect for binational couples, in the sense that those who are legally married in the states where marriage is legalized for same-sex couples, they are now able to petition each other in the same way that straight couples can.
Advancing Justice AAJC's fight for equality for the LGBT community has also taken place in the courts. This year, we were part of the effort to challenge laws prohibiting the equal rights of same-sex couples. We joined Friend of the Court briefs in the U.S. Supreme Court's marriage equality cases last term. These cases involve challenges to the Federal Defense of Marriage Act and California's Proposition 8. In 2011, we led a diverse coalition of 24 civil rights organizations and bar associations in filing a Friend of the Court brief in the Ninth Circuit, supporting a challenge to Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
Well, at the time that the case was going forward, the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy was the very most significant issue in the civil rights movement for the gay and lesbian community. When we in Advancing Justice AAJC were talking about the case and talking about what role we ought to play, we concluded that this was an important moment in civil rights history and that a greater community beyond the gay and lesbian community ought to have its voice heard.
The pending lawsuit became moot when the Don't Ask, Don't Tell law was repealed later that year. But our advocacy efforts had a lasting impact of binding diverse coalition members and advancing our collective fight against discrimination in all its forms.